Hello. So is this app again? Hi.
Procrastination. Procrastination.
Procrastination. Procrastination. Why aren't you, Angela, why aren't you taken? What do you mean?
Nothing.
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 You mean, why am I not married or have a boyfriend?
Silly.
Are you single? Yes. Silly.
Silly. Cling.
Cling.
Cling. Sympathize.
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 Sympathize. Procrastination.
Procrastination.
Procrastination. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Silly.
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 Hmm?
Cling.
Cling.
Cling. Sympathize.
Sympathize.
Sympathize. Sympathize.
Do you have a OF? I guess you mean OnlyFans? I don't. Say preposterous. I don't know that word.
Sympathize.
Sympathize.
Silly.
Silly.
Silly. Tap record and read the first word. You've got this. Lamentation.
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 Lamentation. That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. Lamentation. 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 Ah.
La.
Eh.
Me. Lamentation.
Lamentation. Lamentation.
Lamentation.
Lamentation.
Lamentation.
Lamentation. Well done. Good improvement.
Yeah, I guess so. It requires good body. You mean like good buddyship? I don't think that's required for OnlyFans. Preposterous is so silly or unrealistic that I can't be taken seriously. That it can't be taken seriously. Cool.
Now, let's try the next word.
Essential.
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 Essential. Let's compare my recording to yours. Do you hear a difference? Essential. 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 Essential.
Essential.
Essential.
Essential. True. Essential.
Essential. Here's some feedback on what I'm hearing. Review what can be improved and try again. Essential. Essential. Essential.
Essential. Essential.
Essential. Let's compare my recording to yours. Do you hear a difference? Essential. 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 Essential.
Essential. Essential.
Essential. Here's some feedback on what I'm hearing. Review what can be improved and try again. Essential. Essential. Essential.
Show.
Essential.
Essential.
Essential. Essential.
Essential.
Essential. Excellent work. Persistence pays off. When you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
Non-essential.
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 Non-essential. Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Non-essential. Non-essential.
Non-essential. Non-essential.
Non-essential. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again.
Non-essential. True.
Non-essential.
Non-essential. Non-essential.
Non-essential. Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Non-essential. Non-essential.
Essential. True. True. Non-essential.
non-essential. Not quite there, but you're on the right track. I'll remember to come back to this one so you can continue to improve. Let's keep going. Say the word below.
Quality.
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 Quality. Nailed it. When you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
Evolution.
Evolution. That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. Evolution.
Evolution.
Evolution. Evolution.
Evolution.
Evolution. Good effort on this one. We'll bookmark it and come back to it later.
Eh.
Evolution. Evolution. Evolution.
Evolution.
Evolution. Nailed it this time. Let's keep going. Say the word below.
Managerial.
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 Managerial. Great job. Let's keep going.
No.
Managerial. Managerial. Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial. Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial. That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. Managerial. 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 Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial. Here's some feedback on what I'm hearing. Review what can be improved and try again.
Managerial. Managerial.
Managerial.
Managerial. Managerial.
Managerial. Incredible improvement. That was a difficult word and you got it right in the end. You're on a roll. Here's another word for you.
Musical.
Musical.
Bicycle.
Let's pause to troubleshoot. Listen to the difference in our recordings and try again. Mythical.
Mythical.
Mythical. Not quite there, but you're on the right track. I'll remember to come back to this one so you can continue to improve. Mythical.
Mythical. Mythical. Mythical.
Mythical.
Mythical.
Mythical. Let's pause to troubleshoot. Listen to the difference in our recordings and try again.
Hello.
Mythical. Mythical. Mythical.
Mexico. Hi.
Mythical.
Mexico. Co.
Mythical.
Mythical. Co. Mythical.
Mythical. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again.
Do you like reading books? Yes, I do.
Oh.
Oh. P, po, co, k, co. Co, k, music. Mythical.
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 Mythical. Now, let's try the next word.
Consoling.
Consoling. That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it.
Counseling.
Counseling. Consoling. Counseling.
Counseling.
Counseling. Nailed it this time.
What's your favorite book? Animal Farm.
Now, let's try the next word.
Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula.
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 Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't.
Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again. Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. Nebula.
I cannot hear the difference.
Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula. Good effort on this one. We'll bookmark it and come back to it later.
Nebula.
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again. Nebula.
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 Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula.
bu, but, e,
b, y,
but, yeah,
Nebula.
nebula,
Nebula.
nebula,
Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
nebula,
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. Nebula.
bu,
Nebula.
nebula, nebula, nebula,
Nebula. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again.
hi,
Nebula. Nebula. Nebula.
maybe I should say that like faster, nebula,
Nebula.
nebula,
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. 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 Nebula.
nebula,
Nebula. Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again.
note, Bob, say nub. Just say nub faster for 5 times.
Nebula. Nebula.
Try nebula.
Nebula.
Nebula, nebula, nebula.
Nebula.
No, it's still really long.
Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula.
Nebula,
Nebula.
nebula, 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 nebula,
Nebula.
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 It's still really long.
Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again. Nebula.
Nebula, 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 nebula,
Nebula.
nebula.
Nebula. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Nebula. Nebula. When you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
Canberry,
Canberry.
cranberry,
Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Cranberry.
cranberry,
Cranberry. Well done. Good improvement. Cranberry.
cranberry,
Cranberry.
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 Mm.
Great improvement. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Say the word below.
Margie gold,
Marigold.
marigold,
Marigold. Marigold.
marigold,
Marigold. Compare my pronunciation to yours and then try recording the word again. Marigold.
marigold,
Marigold.
marigold,
Marigold.
marigold,
Marigold. We'll come back to this one for more practice later. Marigold. Marigold. Marigold.
Ta-da!
Strong work today, but we still have room for improvement. Make sure to bookmark words that gave you a hard time.
Have you watched the American sitcom series Friends? Sitcom series Friends. Yeah, I watched that. The story is in New York City. Yeah, I watched that like a few times.
Tap record and read the first phrase. You've got this.
No, I hate this. The dolphin is an incredible intelligent animal.
The dolphin is an incredibly intelligent animal.
The dolphin is an incredible intelligent animal. The dolphin is an incredible intelligent animal.
That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. The dolphin is an incredibly intelligent animal. Let's keep going. Say the phrase below.
Nearly all the children have balloons.
Nearly all the children have balloons.
Balloons. Nearly all the children have balloons. Nearly all the children have balloons.
Wow, good job. I'd say Mike. Next, try saying the phrase below.
The quality of the product is under control.
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 Product.
The quality of the product is under control.
The quality of the product is under control. The quality of the product is under control.
That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how.
No.
When you're ready, tap record and try this next phrase.
Call the new inspector.
Call the new inspector.
Call the new inspector. Call the new inspector. Inspector feels
Let's work
wrong.
on this. Let's keep going. Say the phrase below.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Awesome. You're ready for the next one. Now, let's try the next phrase.
Whoa. Hi. Careful with the cans of milk.
Careful with the cans of milk.
Careful with the cans of milk. Careful with the cans of milk.
Let's pause to troubleshoot. Listen to the difference in our recordings and try again.
Hi.
Careful with the cans of milk.
Careful with the cans of milk.
Let's keep going.
Oh,
See the
God.
phrase below.
I'm Hamid from Saudi Arabic. Nice to meet you. Cool, nice to meet you. Is this like super early in the morning there? Email a reminder to the Human Resources Department. Email a reminder to the Human Resources Department.
Email a reminder to the Human Resources Department.
Email a reminder to the Human Resources Department. Email a reminder to the Human Resources Department.
Let's compare my
Reminder
recording to
feel
yours.
wrong.
Do you hear a difference? Let's keep going. Say the phrase below.
Clean the bathroom before it floods again.
Clean the bathroom before it floods again.
Floods again.
Clean the bathroom before it floods again.
Floods again. Clean the bathroom before it floods again. Clean the bathroom before it floods again.
Let's work on this. Now, let's try the next phrase.
It's unusual for mold to grow this quickly.
It's unusual for mold to grow this quickly.
It's unusual for mold to grow this quickly. It's unusual for mold to grow this quickly.
Let's pause to troubleshoot. Now, let's try the next phrase.
It's a lovely new day.
It's a lovely new day.
It's a lovely new day. It's a lovely new day.
Great job. Let's keep going. Now, let's try the next phrase.
It's not easy to believe.
It's not easy to believe.
It's not easy to believe. It's not easy to believe.
That wasn't quite right. You crushed this
Ta-da!
sentence. Let's take a look.
Oh.
In today's mouth workout, let's focus on the up-down motion of the tongue tip. This will help you strengthen the muscles that make the T, D, N, and L sounds. Just think of how many words you'll need this skill for. First, let's open the jaw. Then curl the tip of the tongue up to the gum ridge right behind your top teeth and then back down, like this. We're focusing on lifting the tongue tip surface to touch the gum ridge right behind the front teeth. It's important to be precise about these 2 points of contact so that you can build muscle memory and pronounce these sounds correctly. Let's repeat this motion 10 times together. If possible, grab a mirror so you can watch yourself make this movement. Here we go. Awesome. If you're having trouble making the T, D, N, or L sound, keep doing this exercise for 2 minutes a day. You got this.
Oh.
Here's the first word for you. Give it a try.
T.
Nailed it. You're on a roll. Here's another word for you.
Day.
Awesome. You're ready. Now let's try the next word.
Steel.
That wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. Still.
still,
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 eh,
still,
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 still, still,
still,
eh,
still, still,
Still.
We'll come back to this one for more practice later. Eh,
still,
Still.
that wasn't quite right. Listen carefully to how I say it and then compare it to how you said it. Still,
Still.
still,
still, still,
Still.
Here's the breakdown of what I'm hearing. Take a look and try again.
still,
Eh. Eh.
still, 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 still,
Still,
still,
Still.
that wasn't still,
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 still, still,
Still.
Excellent work. Persistence pays off. Let's keep going. Say the word below.
Peter Pepper picked a pig of pickled peppers. Cohen, Cohen,
Cone,
Cohen,
cone,
Cohen,
Cone.
Great job. Let's keep going. Next, try saying the word below.
chat,
Chat.
Nailed it. But now let's try the next word.
hard,
Hard.
Wow, good job. When you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
lift, lift,
Lift.
Awesome. You're ready for the next one. When you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
sense, nonsense, sense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
This was a tricky one, but not to worry. We'll bookmark this for you so you can come back to it later.
She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Let's work on this. Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again.
Science, non-science,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense, nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
scissored blink. What's that? Nonsense,
Nonsense.
nonsense,
Let's take a look at the breakdown for each sound. Review which sounds aren't quite right and try again. Nonsense.
nonsense,
Nonsense.
Let's work on this.
no,
Now let's try the next word.
decision,
Decision.
decision,
Decision.
Great job. Let's keep going.
decision,
Decision.
decision,
Decision.
Let's work on this. Compare my recording to yours and then try again. Decision.
Decision.
decision,
Decision.
decision, decision, decision,
Decision.
Yes. Take a moment to think about what worked for you. And then, when you're ready, tap record and try this next word.
cereal,
Cereal.
Nailed it. Let's move on.
ta-da!
Your hard work is paying off.
Excited.
Excited,
Excited.
excited,
Excited.
excited, excited,
Excited.
Eh.
egg,
A.
excited,
R.
other, excited,
Excited.
excited, 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 excited,
Excited.
Do you like to travel? I do. I do like to travel. I actually want to do like travel YouTuber, like go to different city, live there, and shoot videos, then go to another city. It will be so fun.
Excited.
Excited. Excited.
Excited.
Excited.
Excited. Responsible.
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 Responsible. Bo. Bo. Responsible. Responsible. Bo. Responsible.
Responsible. Responsible.
Responsible.
Responsible.
Responsible. B.
Responsible.
Responsible. Responsible. Travel only in the States or other countries? You mean, have I traveled to other countries or something? Or you mean the travel YouTuber I want to be?
Responsible.
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 Make sure to fully pronounce the at the end of this word. For example, instead of saying able, you should say able with the tip of your tongue. Try again with
Oh. Able. 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 Responsible. Responsible.
Responsible.
Responsible.
Responsible.
Hi. How's everyone? I'm good. How are you? Both, have you traveled to other countries? Yeah, I have traveled to other countries. I mean, I wasn't born here, so of course I traveled to other places. And as a YouTuber, do you like to travel to other countries? Yeah, I wish I can, but right now I don't have the time and the budget for that. Maybe I should calculate, like, estimate how much I need to be a travel YouTuber. You have doing great. Keep up the good work. Thank you. It's not easy. I guess this one's a similar.
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible. I think the end of the word, the sabo part, sabo.
Irresponsible.
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 Irresponsible. Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
E.
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible. Irresponsible. Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Huh?
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Them.
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 Ah.
Them.
Them.
Them. Them.
Them.
Them. Them.
Them.
Them.
I'm just tired. Hello. What's that sticker? I cannot tell what that is.
Advertising.
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 The.
Advertising.
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 Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Full. Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful.
Truthful.
Full. 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 Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful.
Full.
Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful.
All. Full. Truthful.
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 All are object words, leaves all material words. All are object words, leaves all material words. Truthful. So based on the app, I didn't say the last part like right. It's o. It's not o. So I pronounced the, I don't know if you can see it, I pronounced the U wrong. Is this the right one? But this is what I said. I didn't say that. But that's what they say I said. Truthful. Like carpet. Like carpet.
Truthful.
Truthful. So it's supposed to be o. But what I said is o. Full. Truthful.
Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful. Truthful. Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
I feel like what she said is truthful.
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 Like for this one, I cannot hear the difference.
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
Truthful.
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
A little bit.
Truthful.
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 Truthful. Truth fell. Truth. Truth fall. Truth fall. Fall. So that's not what it's not that's supposed to be, but
Truthful.
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 No, it's the same thing. Like this. So I said oh, but I should say I'm trying to think in Chinese accent. Truthful, but I'm trying to see, like, use the breakdown information they gave me, like full. So it's full. Because your ear doesn't hear the difference. Yeah, I don't know why I cannot hear the difference. Like, not all of them, but there are a few words I cannot tell the difference. helicopter, helicopter, truthful,
Truthful.
truthful,
Truthful.
truthful,
Truthful. Truthful.
truthful,
Truthful.
truthful,
Truthful. Truthful. Truthful.
truthful, 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 truthful.
Truthful.
So I got it. Actually, I need to say that shorter. It's funny. Oh, fold. Angel figuro, I'm sorry, Figaro. Like I understand every single word you said, but when you put them together, I don't know what that means. Because our ears doesn't hear the difference. Yeah. Some of them I don't hear the difference. Say pool. Pool. Oh, but the truthful, I finally got that one correct. What I did is actually I tried to say the like the FUL part faster. I don't know if that's the reason, but that works. You say pool. Ah, swimming pool. They are not the same. You saying pool. Pool. Swimming pool. Pull the door. Pull. Pool. So how to say that one? Say pool. Ah, pool. Pool.
Pull.
Pull. Pull. Pull. Pull the door. Pull. Swimming pool. Please don't get too upset with pronouncing every word exactly right, as most Americans can't pronounce half the word correct, let alone spell the solemnity catch you in the morning. Pull the wig, wig, wig. Actually, I don't know that word. I saw you say you mean weapon, but not weapon.
Wagon.
Wagon. Wagon. Pull.
Pull.
Pull. Pull the wagon. Pull. Pull. So based on my experience using the app, I think one mistake I make a lot is the like when I should pronounce but like most time I pronounce that either a or o. It's like so I should say that like smaller. Hey Angela, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good. I just finished this using the app that helped me improve my pronunciation for an hour. I don't know if I should continue using it. Right now I'm like ever since I use this app, I worry about my pronunciation a lot. Did you have a good day? I did. Think it's a good day. It's a Sunday. It's kind of productive. I've always wanted to learn French. I guess, I mean, if you have a need for that, go learn that. And like as soon as you don't learn that and don't use it, it run away. I remember I spent like a year trying to learn Italian. And right now I don't remember I probably remember like 3-4 words, that's it. And I remember when I first tried to learn Italian, I'm very struggle with the R sound. Like they have the like prego. So it spells like Prego. That's prego. Like the I spent really, really long try to pronounce that sound. I still cannot do that. But it actually ruined my pronunciation for English about the R sound. So that's kind of a nightmare for me. Prepare. Like, I remember the word ingredient. In Italian is ingrediento, something like that. But the G, the INGRE is like goodly. So I spent really long trying to pronounce that the three. You have split the word with the accent word. Conjugation. Sometimes it takes a lot to learn a new language. Yeah. It takes a lot to learn a new language. I remember when I learned that, it was like, I tried really hard and like practiced a lot. I still cannot make that sound. And right now I don't remember like at all. So I feel like that was like time I was wasted. So yeah. Well, but I'm going to use English every day, so I'm going to learn that. You are doing good on learning English. Well, yeah, I'm living in an English-speaking country, and I use it for work every day. You know, if I'm living in China, and things will be different. I would say if I'm if I'm living in China and I work in an American company that's in China, people will say, okay, you have like really good English. But when I'm living in America, working in American company, people treat you like you are new immigration, like you cannot speak the language at all. Not at all, but they treat you as a foreigner, which I am, but still. If need any help with it, I could help you with it sometime, Andrew. Thank you. I guess I have the app. I really like that one. That one break down things. I think that one's like 100 or something. I pay for that. 100 for a year. It was like probably one of the most expensive thing I buy this year. But I do feel it worth it. Anyway, learning English is hard. But I still want to like push myself. I still feel I can pronounce better or say word and clauses. I once know a kid from Ireland who was speaking English and could hardly understand a word he was saying. I hear the story a lot about the Ireland accent or some area of England have like very strong accent. But I guess my problem, like the accent, the pronunciation is not the only thing. It's an Irish accent, very thick accent. Yeah. But you know, like for him, the Irish accent and my accent is different. Like, well, it's different. Like English is his mother language, but it's not mine. So that's different. Oh, one thing I feel very funny, I don't know if any of you know this. Like, if I'm watching a movie, let's say like Netflix or Disney movie, they have different language of the sound I can choose. If I choose like Chinese, I can have like the volume, let's say 5 bars of volume. But if I change that to English, I have to turn the value up a little bit. It's so weird, but I don't know why. Trust the process, just watch movies and American movies and read books. It may take 5-10 years, but trust the process. Well, I do want to push myself a little bit. I feel the value part is very interesting. Maybe some kind of psychology should work on that. Okay, I'm going to, let me see what time is it. Oh, it's almost 10. I'm going to wash my hair and everything. See you guys later. Bye.